It was 3 years ago today that my father died peacefully after a long life, and as his only child I went through all his things, and I discovered something about him that I hadn't known before, that as a young man he was very different from the father that I remember. He left behind two things that I've never seen before: his diary from 1946 and this beautifully illustrated photo album from around the same time. Now they reveal a young man very different from the reticent, emotionally reluctant father that I remember. He got into all kinds of scrapes with authority, fell out with his mates, went boozing, did all the sort of things that anyone in their early 20s might have been guilty of, and this particularly understandable at a time when he was still in uniform, the war was long over, and he was desperate to get home.
मज़ारे क़ैस पे जब रूह लैला एक दिन आई तो अरमानों के मुरझाए हुए कुछ फूल भी लाई लगी जब फूल रखने
Receive a letter from Dad today. Go with mail truck to Golden Rock pay accounts to open a sixpence a day allotment. See Jean Tierney in Laura at the Plaza. Saturday the 5th of January. Pass a reasonably fair night on duty. Night Sister Peggy Stannard. Managed to get roughly 2 hours sleep between 3 and 5 a.m. Collect bespoke shirt from tailor and have a haircut. Monday the 7th of January. Patients on the ward, no trouble. Sister Stannard appears rather a bind and awfully conceited. Tuesday 8th of January. Sister Stannard very sarcastic again of my inefficiency of work. Failed to restrain my temper any longer, and she ordered me to report to the senior warrant officer this morning. I'm taken in front of the adjutant and reprimanded. Wednesday, 9th of January. Smallpox in the unit. Vaccinated. Friday, the 1st of February. See the harbour area of British Cochin from a rowing boat. Start back for Munnar and have a decent journey. See my first elephant in India. Tuesday, 19th of February. Bitterly cold and misty during the early hours of this morning. I was nearly perished to death sleeping, or trying to, on the camp bed in the orderly room. Filled in application forms re police recruitment this afternoon. Friday, 22nd February. Dispatched duty-free package of cigars home today for Dad. Collect 80 snaps from the developers, and they all came out very well. Sunday, 2nd of March. Go before the CO this morning to have an unrelishable chat with him, which proved itself very repulsive. Subject of discussion, why had I been so long away from the unit, resulting in acceptance of 7 days duty clerk and confined to camp. Wednesday, 20th of March. Feel grim this morning when I wake up with shocking hangover after last night's booze up in the club. Saturday, 22nd March. Still knocking around and about the garden city of Bangalore. The food here seems very poor after Munnar, but it isn't any worse than the last 2 stations we've been on in India. Sunday, 31st of March. Adjourned to bed at the unearthly hour of 3 o'clock in the morning after last night's dance. Today report to the depot for duty clerk at 1000 hours, feeling worn out and dog-tired. Monday, April the 1st. Shoot off 1 roll of film today. Sunday, April the 21st. I've discovered that I left my snapshot album behind at Munnar. Cycle into town this morning and send a telegram off to Tainton asking him to hold it until further. Sunday, April 28th. Find photo album in kit. Wednesday, May the 1st. Plenty of bods with their arms and knees knocked about on sick parade this morning, including the Gurkha who fell off a lorry. Sunday, 4th of May. Take a few snaps here and there after sick parade this morning, stick a few more snaps in my album and finish writing it up so far. Ordered a pair of suede shoes to be made, and they're to be ready next Thursday. Thursday, 9th of May. Change over into a new billet this morning, the main reason being because I resent the attitude of a certain person in the latter billet and have found a pleasant and airy place, and hope soon to have someone else to share it. Sunday, May the 19th. Complete day off today, and Paddy and I lay in bed until about 9:30 this morning, having our breakfast brought to us in bed. Monday, 22nd of July. Indulge in a boxing debut with Paddy after dinner tonight. Tuesday, 23rd July. My nose is very swollen and tender after its profuse bleeding last night. Friday, 26th July. Interrupted in the middle of pay parade today to dress the canteen waller's chest after it had been slashed with a knife. Thursday, 1st of August. Can't sleep at all much during the early hours of this morning. I think it was due to the excitement of the picture I saw last night, the Wicked Lady. Thursday, 8th of August. Woke up feeling very tired indeed this morning after last night's pillow fight that ran into the early hours. Saturday, 10th of August. 2 or 3 fellows down for treatment at 08:30 hours, including one dirty beggar with VD. I have to get him off to the specialist as early as possible. Sunday, 18th August. It is exactly 5 months and 2 weeks since I had my police interview at Bangalore, and today is one of the most important of my life, for the official signal has come through today for my return to UK. Thursday, 22nd of August. I report to the orderly room for my clearance chit, railway warrant, etc. Have a few drinks in the canteen with the lads, and then I am anointed with beer, water, all before my deliverance home. Friday, 23rd of August. I am very angry and upset when I open this diary this morning to find that some bee has ripped all the pages out from January the 1st to September the 4th. I didn't mind ink being poured on sheets last night, but this is a bit past a joke. I reported it to the CO after pay parade, and he and the warrant officer came over to the billet and asked the culprit to come forward. He threatens transport into town will be stopped if the missing pages are not found inside 15 minutes. They're found inside 5 minutes in a cigar box. Sunday, 25th of August. Write a long letter home this morning, explaining my recent and present troubles. Monday, the 26th of August. The railway strike is not lifted, and it looks as though it's going on for several days yet. Inspect my tin trunk at the RAF cafe and find out that it had been broken into and my Gurkha knife removed. Tuesday, 27th of August. Report the removal of my Gurkha knife and roll of film from my locked-up tin case to the CO today, and he states that if anything was missing, he wouldn't tolerate it any longer. Saturday, 14th of September. Yet another boring day today, still waiting for the boat. Sunday, the 22nd of September. Reveille at about 05:15 and go down with full pack and webbing with kit bag to docks. Board the Strath. Monday, 23rd of September. Cast off and set sail for England at 0700. First stop, Suez.
From the tropics, his troop ship returned him to England, about to be plunged into one of the worst winters on record. Peter achieved his ambition of joining the police, and later on, of course, went on to marry and have me. Now, he never spoke about his India days, and it's my eternal regret that I never thought to ask him. But of course, when you're young, you're full of that conceit that your own life is much more interesting than that of your parents. How wrong I was, and I hope this does something to set the record straight.